Okay. I'll just leave my chair up. Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh, hope you're doing well. I had had something of a Sunday. Hey combo. Hope all of you are doing well. I'm doing okay. Didn't really have a whole lot of super huge activity today. Most of what I did was just get ready for work and do some PC stuff. Because as I told you all before, well, I mean, I said it on like 1 or 2 social media platforms, and you probably could guess it from the last stream, but I've been looking at possible PC upgrades, if not getting a full-on new PC sometime in the future. Don't know if it'd be this year or next year, kind of depends, but yeah, it's getting very evident to me that my needs for gaming on PC, as well as other reasons to upgrade, are getting a bit more evident. So yeah, I've just been kind of looking around for possible ways to get a pretty good good thing. And you know, one argument could be made, well, it's like, why not just like get a component for that your current computer could end up just being regularly upgraded to? And to that I say I don't trust myself when it comes to the know-how of what is and is not compatible. So that's why I would much rather just get a whole new thing that, you know, I know can at least last probably just as long as what my current rig does, if not longer. So that's what I've been thinking on. Get a stronger video card and processor and all. Well, processor is actually fine, but get a stronger video card. Get, I don't know, just some stuff, and you know, work on things, really. The fuck? I hope I'm not I hope I'm not whacking what I think I'm whacking there. Is that a... No, it's not. But yeah, that's mostly what I did today. That and just usually keeping up with news the way that I try to. All right. Actually, speaking of news, I'm not gonna say too much not gonna say too much regarding what it is, but a nice thing is gonna happen for my mom's medical situation, which will be a huge relief for her other treatments that she's been doing. So that's coming up soon, which I'm really excited for. Like, all of us in the house are excited for that, so that's nice to see. So, oh, there's a City of Tears route. Okay. I want to see what's up this way. Ha. But yeah, so far, that's just really been it. I've just been making sure things are well enough at the house, making sure things aren't, you know, going super insane, and just looking at PC stuff. And also kind of debating on continuing on certain games that I had put off for a really long time, one of which was Spiritfarer, because I'd been reminded a couple times about the game and about how really good it is and how emotional it is, and I can't explain it, but it really was probably just a sheer distraction that made me not drop the game, but kind of put it off. which, you know, feels weird because, you know, when I saw the game initially get announced back in that one Game Awards time slot that it got, I was really excited for it, and I even streamed the demo for it a long time ago. So, yeah, I hadn't really made it that far in the game, which is something that I really ought to rectify. Ow. But something else that's happened is that I had to do a lot of shoveling because we got a ludicrous amount of snow yesterday. Like, up to about 4 or 5 inches or so, depending on, like, the area. But, yeah, like I looked out one day, like, my mom and I were just kind of debating about what to get for dinner yesterday, and we were like, oh, we'll just get something from a sandwich place. They do delivery, so let's do that since it might not be safe enough for me to drive, but it couldn't be that bad out. But then I looked outside and I saw a fucking torrent of snow. It was like, I couldn't see any rooftops. I could barely see rooftops, and I could also barely see, like, power lines. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna subject a delivery driver to this weather. That is legitimate, cruel, and unusual punishment. So, yeah, there's a little bit of etiquette, I suppose, regarding getting delivery if the weather's bad. Like, you already ought to tip delivery drivers anyway because they deal with so much shit and have to continuously keep hitting particular deadlines. But if they are going through really terrible weather on top of that, yeah, I could not see myself going through that. On top, like, not even just like, oh, like, I couldn't see myself as a delivery driver because of that, but also because, what's the kindest way to put this? I just don't think I'd really have the patience to deal with some people, because I've heard some horror stories from delivery drivers that I work with. But, I mean, that's kind of the deal with any sort of service job, be it food or what have you. You usually get those 1 or 2 people that usually get those people that can be a bit stingy or dickish about their food or delivery services or any other kind of customer service. Yeah, I'm gonna see what's up here. Wait, that says Coliseum of Fools. Here we are. If I can get a bench soon, that would be wonderful. Ow. There we go. This little douche has been in pain for me right now. Okay. So we got some memories stuff that, because like last stream we fought Hornet again, and then after we fought Hornet, we got a thing of some kind, and I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. Ow. What the fuck? You need to heal. Okay, well that was dicey. What is this? Ooh. Those would be good geo. Alright. Yeah, something else that I debated about is getting some other indie games to possibly play for stream, since... I mean, I don't know how far along I am in terms of beating this game. But I know for certain other games I am going to be getting really close, which will indicate that I need to make some possible decisions on what I could do to make more content and get more stuff out. So, that's the other thing. Because I know I want to do Octopath 2. Aha! Oh, that's where it shortcuts out. That's nice. What have we got here? Aha! Another warrior finds their way to our fair Colosseum. Ours is the final destination for all seeking trials of intensity and deadly combat. All one has to do is place their mark upon their trial board of choice, and lo, the arena's gates will open. There's a small fee attached to each trial, but I'm sure a skilled combatant as yourself will have accrued a wealth of geo. Now, before you draw your nail and rush eagerly to battle, I'll offer one quick word of advice. There's a warrior's pit just below here, where others like yourself await their own trials. I'd strongly advise using it to rest up before placing your mark. Oh, and have no doubt, I'm a fearsome warrior myself. Don't go judging me by my size, or my current, constraints. The Colosseum beckons us both. I'll be back in battle soon. Make a contribution and you can enter the trial of the warrior. Sure. Very well then. A new trial is open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular. Oh shit, I should have waited to rest. Hold on. Can I just... There we go. Hey, Zote. What do you want, cur? Have you come to laugh at me as well? Fools! Did you never consider being trapped in this cage was precisely what I intended? Yes, by all means release me into your arena. I am Zote the Mighty, and as soon as I draw my nail, Life Ender, your laughter will turn into terror. Oh, Zote. You poor dude. Okay, so... Oh, there's a tree down there. Okay. So, Royal Waterways, there's a thing down there that I didn't get. Ancient Basin, that's how I got here. Cast-off shell, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think I got everything that I needed from that stuff, that area. And there's an observation point. Yeah, let's try the Colosseum out. What's in here? Something's weird in here. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, there's exclusive enemies here. All right. There we are. There we are. Oh, hello. Ow. There's one, two more. Heal up. There. My nail may be a little too strong for this. God damn it, this... What is it about the scattershot pattern from these things that just... Oh! I just noticed the spikes. What is it about this, the three-shot pattern from these things that is just tripping me up so badly? There. It's not that complicated. Come on. Oh, okay. Multi-summons. All right. Ow. Need to heal up. There we are. Okay. What am I fighting now? Oh, hello. Well, that was smart of that creature. And that was smart of me. All right. Ow. Oh, you! Hello. There we go. Finished with the charge. Well, I looked into a barilla near me. 19 to... God damn, 19 hours to start for... Oh, hold on. I'll read it in a second. Fighting. God damn it, it's that three-shot pattern, and also I'm still dealing with the D-pad issues. Like, I think I'm like multi-inputting. I think I might be multi-inputting when it comes to the D-pad, so maybe that's it, but I don't know, man. It's appealing and exhausting to think about at the same time. Your thoughts? Honestly, even if that wage sounds good, I don't think I could ever do 12. I don't think I could do 10 to 12 hours. I just don't. Like, as enticing as it sounds to make that much, I would much rather not feel like I've used every bit of energy that I have in a day, in a given day. Like, that's the kind of stuff that would leave me feeling like I just ran a marathon or lifted a lot, you know? I would just be exhausted by the end, and I wouldn't really feel like doing anything besides sleeping, maybe showering at the most. So 12-hour shifts are a no-no for me. Like, I know what I want from a workplace, and 12-hour shifts is not that. I mean, for those that can handle it, yeah. I mean, wouldn't hurt. It's just, you know, me personally, I just can't see myself really doing it. Because, like, I remember doing, like, 8 hours, I think, is my maximum, which I realize doesn't sound like a lot, especially compared to 12. But I just know what I want. I know what I want from a workplace, which can be a benefit or a detriment to some. Like, how many times have you ever encountered something from where it's like a person from a past generation would be like, oh man, if I got, like, I'd be fine with having that much money or having that many hours because that's just money you're earning. And I'm like, yeah, but I also like to not feel like shit by the end of the day, you know? I'd like to at least do my workday without feeling like absolute garbage. So, yeah. Good for some, most likely good for some, definitely not good for me. Because I like to, at the very least, I don't know. I have my preferences about that kind of stuff. I am sick of these fucking things. They've been giving me the hard... I don't know why these things give me the most trouble. It's just simple. They fly around and shoot 3 goop things, but the 3 goop things always... Oops. I hear ya. 8 hours is usually my limit too. Yeah. Okay. Because, like, I think of 12 hours a day, and then I think, like, well, what... Like, you work for that long, and then it's, like, 6 hours, then you probably have, like, a break. You likely do have a break period. But then after that second half of your shift, it's like, what do you even do after that? Like, what kind of things would you have the energy to do when you get home? Especially if it's something that may be mentally on top of physically exhausting. So... Again, different kinds of workplaces work well for different people. And the kind of work times that I prefer are ones that don't leave me feeling like I want to just turn into a puddle by the end of it. No, fuck that thing. There. I get the key term I suppose to give regarding that is work-life balance, which again is a case-by-case basis. Some people are fine with working those kind of hours because they're fine with the money that it brings in, and they don't mind being, you know, tired for the rest of the night or what have you. But I don't know. I have a particular way that I like my work-life balance, which understandably can leave some to be like, are you sure? But yeah. What the fuck? Why was I not moving? It would be only 15 days for a month, though, working every other weekend. That's the... Oh. Nah, I still wouldn't take it, honestly. Heh. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Charm. Oh, nice. That's a good find. That's a good get. I thought I could talk to him, but I guess not. But yeah, I guess it falls in the same line that as a line of work that I thought sounded kind of dangerous, but at the very least lucrative, which was one where you'd be fixing light bulbs for radio towers, like super tall towers where you basically have to be above the clouds. And that kind of job has someone only working maybe once every few months or so, but you know, they don't have to really do much else for the rest of the month because they spend once every few months having to go up to stories upon stories upon stories high of a building just to fix a light bulb, which, yeah, it doesn't sound like a lot, but you just see the job and it's like, ugh, you know? Trypophobia people just would not handle it very well. Or is it? No. People with a fear of heights would not be able to handle it very well. All right, I could keep going with the Colosseum because getting a charm notch was really good. But what's my whole map looking like? We went to Kingdom's Edge, did that. There's a couple of secret areas down there that I didn't get to. So I may do that, actually. Then head to City of Tears and actually turn in some of the stuff that I found. Then there's the Last Dreamer. Yeah. See, what I worry about is getting the job without being able to guarantee I could work those out. That's also the problem, because what's good to know sometimes with a job is when the management knows your situation. Like with my current part-time work, my boss has been very nice enough to accommodate me regarding my particular circumstances and, you know, making sure I at least have a fixed schedule that does not like mean my week is a toss of a coin, as it, or that my week could end up being a crapshoot regarding what kind of hours I get. So, yeah, I get that fear too. Being like getting a job and then realizing, oh shit, I'm only about 3 weeks in this job, and something really, really sudden came up that I need to take time off for, but you don't want to ask for it, or God forbid, you have one incident happen where your manager's like, okay, I can give you the time off for this, but then another incident occurs shortly after where you're like, well, shit, I want to take time off for this too, or ask for an advance on my pay. You know, essentially having really horrible luck. Sometimes people just get really shit luck on certain times of a year or a month or a season. And I've known my fair share of them. People who just, no matter what, just seem to have a really bad week or a bad month. And the company has major props in terms of employee retention, so I might even feel bad about not keeping up. Yeah. Yeah, like, but again, if your management is understanding of your situation, that, like, if your management is even willing to hear you out before making any judgment calls, that alone is a lot. Because, you know, how many stories of managers have you heard of that, you know, basically have a very, like, brutal form of just like, no, I won't commit on this, or the classic like, oh, you have a fever, well, can you stand, then you can work, like that kind of situation. Thankfully, again, I have not encountered that. Most of the time it's just been the work itself that ended up being too much for me on occasions, on top of the inconsistent hours. That's the thing, that is the thing that gets me, actually. It's not so much like, oh, the amount of hours I have in a given week, because I could be happy with 20 hours, I could be fine with 40 hours. I can adapt. It's the inconsistency that gets me, which understandably for some they're like, no, I'm okay with not knowing week to week on what I get, but I at least like to know so that I can schedule things out ahead of time. Like, I picture, for instance, if I wanted to go to a con for a weekend, and I'm like, oh man, I hope I don't roll bad on the dice, as it were, and my manager decides to not let me have this weekend off because of reasons, because I want to go to this convention, you know, that kind of stuff. And that's kind of also like the appeal of things like streaming, is getting to be your own boss or what have you, because, you know, setting your own schedule, set your own hours, set your own times on things. But there's a whole other plethora of issues with that, but I won't get into that here, since I am not a freelancer and I'm not a streamer by career. I'm just a streamer by hobby. Ow. So that's kind of the dealio with that. But yeah, 12-hour days, even if it's only for a few weekends, I could never see myself doing that. It's just like, ugh. I had an awful supervisor that flouted OSHA. Flouted. I have, like, scoffed at them? Is that what that means? Because if that's the case, then that's also really bad. That's shit that could cause someone to completely ruin their lives in any food-related business, or even safety. Ignored with disdain. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... Those are never a good thing at all. Like, I understand sometimes it's annoying to have to keep up with some particular regulations, but they're there for a reason, and, you know, you just need to suck it up and do it. You, like, don't... Like, there are other things at a workplace to bitch about beside... Like, at a workplace, you sometimes just bitch about certain customers. That's it. You know? Or you bitch about, or you, like, bitch about how, I don't know, bitch about dress code or something. Like, oh, the uniform's color is ugly, or, oh, they don't allow facial hair, you know, like, stuff like that. Which, I have worked at a place that did not allow for facial hair at all. Which, I'm I personally was okay with, because I actually don't really care to have a beard myself. I tried it when I tried it after I got back from Sweden, and for a while I was kind of fine with it, but it got just too uncomfortable for me, so I just decided no. I couldn't do it. I wonder if I get anything from the Colosseum if I get through all the trials. Because those two areas, not food related, but I was supposed to cut quickly with a box cutter. Suffice to say, they wanted me to work on the wrong side of the machine and stand on a... What? Why would they make you stand on the wrong side of a machine? Why would they make you stand on the wrong side? What? Huh? I don't know. So some stuff I've heard can really just sour the idea of working for people. Like, I remember hearing about a drive-through coffee place that didn't allow their workers to wear a jacket for parts of winter that were getting really, really bad. So people were immediately taking to social media being like, dude, like, you need to let them fucking have jackets on. And it wasn't even just like, oh, they can't wear jackets. If they wore jackets, it had to be like the company owned jackets, you know, like the things with the jackets with the logo of the company on it. But much like school brand folders, they were made of shit. They were garbage. As the material came through, they wanted it cut on the side without the guard. Huh. Odd. Again, most I ever encountered regarding weird rules was the facial hair thing, but for the thing with like not having facial hair, that was mostly chalked up to like the company had been around since the 50s, and they were kind of conservative in that particular fashion, and you know, that was part of it. It seems like they're a bit more lax about it nowadays. Their uniforms also changed to the point where they don't have like you don't have to wear like a clip-on tie with a white shirt anymore, thank God. But yeah, like yeah. I don't really care for workplace dress codes very often. Like, most of the time they're just really intrusive and can make, like, I just want a dress code, if I were to work somewhere, I want a dress code situation of like, so long as you're not like wearing something that's obscene and horrible and closed-toed shoes, you're good. That's not even how uncanny they were about the pandemic, uncaring they were about the pandemic. Oh God. The pandemic fucking... I believe the pandemic caused so much of a awakening into the culture of companies and how they are run. 100%. Like, some places handled it well, others no. God no. And I point to one particular instance. Granted, this is more on the customer side versus the business side, but the business side, like, really should have done more to defend the employee on this. So I once saw a video where it was this this server who was trying to seat this couple that came in, but since this was around the start of and the height of the pandemic, you were required to have to wear a mask going into the place, but once you sat down, you were okay. But this woman that came in with her boyfriend was just raising the biggest goddamn scene ever, having to fucking wear a piece of cloth or what have you. And she was just throwing all excuses out in front, which I'm so fucking... like, anti-mask policy stuff pisses me off incredibly because of just how They act like... God, I don't even know the best comparison for it. Like, I can't think of a comparison regarding how absolutely idiotic anti-mask logic is, but it is idiotic. And this woman was just raising up all kinds of excuses like, oh, well, everybody else in the restaurant's not wearing their masks right now, like, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to wear it, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're infringing on my... You're infringing, blah, 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 blah. And then the manager eventually comes in and tries to defuse the situation, but the server had enough at that point. She just told the woman to her face, it's because of people like you that we have to even have these policies. And she just put the little clipboard thing that had all of the orders on it down and just walked out. And it wasn't until she walked out where this lady just went, fine, I'll wear it. And it's like, really? It took you making someone snap to finally get it through your... Oh, okay. So, yeah, ugh, God. The pandemic really shook things up and fucked up people's perceptions of time. You know? Like, some days I forget certain games came out in 2020. Some days I forget certain events happened in 2020 and 2021. I mean, shit, sometimes it even happens for 2019. Ugh. Just makes me shake my head, because it's like it's just insane how it revealed a lot of things, you know? It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled to the breadth of the kingdom to accrue such a haul. Can you believe daylight savings happened today? No, well, kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Days are all when you ever get done, whenever people are done with, okay, when people get done with college and only just ever really work and have their hobbies, holidays and other kinds of days, they just blend together. Like, the only reason why I know about, like, I know the difference between one day or another is due to my work schedule and my stream schedule. If it wasn't that, I guarantee you, I would think, if it wasn't for any of this, I would have probably thought it was, like, Tuesday when it would be Friday, you know? Like, days just blend together after a certain point. And for daylight savings, I just never really noticed that. Granted, people have made arguments regarding the logistics of daylight savings time, but that's beyond the breadth of my streams. I'm just a dude that plays video games and does funny voices. A Hollowness seal. You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop. A Hollowness seal? Yeah, still just a bunch of these. Not until the King's Idol that's going to be a bit more unique.
Opal.
There we are. Another King's Idol. Have you visited the remnants of this place? It's down below the city in the bedrock of the kingdom. Must have been an impressive sight in its time. Now there's nothing left. It's a strange thing, though. There are no signs of conflict around the area. It's as though the whole place just vanished. Yeah. Okay, I've got 5,000 geo, so I don't think I'm gonna really go back to Kingdom's Edge. I'm gonna try and go to Dirtmouth, actually. But yeah, as I said, just whenever a particular thing happens regarding a certain day, most of the time my reaction to that is like, oh, I guess it was. Because as I said, days tend to blend together. All of it just meshes because in the end, the days only just have names attached to them. We place meaning on them with certain external things like work schedules, events, and just, I don't know. I don't want to sound I don't know, I don't want to sound like, oh, it's all just labels, man, we all made them up, but sometimes it really is like that, where you're just like, wow, like, I blinked, you know, and it's a different day. But yeah, for the daylight saving situation, remind me, does that mean like we save an hour, like we get up early? Do we get up earlier or later now? I don't remember fully what the deal with that is, because honestly, I've never really bothered with the whole explanation of it. It's just never been a thing I've actively thought about, which, yeah, I can understand is like not, like maybe I ought to be a bit more involved in it, because there are debates about, you know, getting rid of it because it is a very old system, but I'm just not even really aware of it most of the time. It just never really mattered to me that much. But I just don't, yeah, it never really mattered because I never really knew the full definition of it. I know it was something for farmers, but that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge on it. Get up early because we jumped forward one. Okay. And that was for farming stuff, right? Excuse me, I had to drink some water. Dirt mouth. It was for a lot of things? Okay. Yeah, I imagine having an extra hour of daylight was probably important for a lot of jobs that let people out, or that had people going out really early in the day. Oh, hey!
But that's not the only danger I had to overcome in my quest for glory. You've noticed this trophy, have you not? A keepsake from my final, triumphant battle to keep the deep in the pit below us. Yes, Life Ender claimed another victim, and the crowd erupted into ecstasy, cheering. Cheering that was both loud and utterly sincere. To what do I owe my long string of triumphs and victories, you ask? As I said earlier, the key is in my personal philosophy. 57 precepts of Zolt. Particularly relevant here is the first precept. Always win your battles. As for the other 56 precepts, well...
Grey Prince, so dark, so troubled. I came to this kingdom to fulfill a promise, and now I have succeeded. That promise I made so long ago, a promise to myself, a promise of...
A promise of glory, for I, Zot the Mighty. Glory for I, Zot the Mighty. I never doubted myself, never faltered, and now I have achieved everything I desired. Even though I got my ass thoroughly kicked. Excuse me, I had a burp. I had a mind burp.
Okay, no.
Faring well in your adventures below. Well, I had an adventure of my own while you were gone. I don't usually visit the town's graveyard, but I thought I'd go and visit the grave of an old friend. As I was walking amongst the tombstones, I noticed a strange kind of chanting coming from somewhere nearby. Extremely sinister chanting. I looked around to find the source, and I saw two bright, horrible, huge eyes staring at me from the door of a dark cave. I pretended I hadn't heard the voice or seen the eyes and scurried back to town. My friend will have to wait a little longer for her visit.
Oh, hello. So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult. But as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skill. You have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now tradition decrees you too may hold this symbol. Wear it proudly, Nailmaster. You shall be the last to receive its like. Ooh, new badge. Off you go, Nailmaster. I've nothing more to give you. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo in trade for my precious wares. These refined weapons, the battles of Geo are much deadlier. Okay. What does the Nailmaster thing give me? What is it? Ooh, contains the passion, skill, and regrets of the Nailmaster. Increases the bearer's mastery of nail arts, allowing them to focus their power faster and unleash arts sooner. So how fast? Oh, that is cool. Ooh, that's good. I actually like that a lot. All right. That was a good find. All right, so for the map, what have we got? The Coliseum of Fools over there. We just got to the Kingdom's Edge in that situation done. Where, oh where? There seems to be because there is an upgrade I'm missing to get to Conifer, for the Fog Canyon. So I'm just trying to figure that out. There is that place in Deep Nest. Like it's all the way down there. Might be worth it to go look, actually. Actually, I know where... I can think of something that I can use for my geo. There's a merchant that I haven't even bought anything from, all the way over there. Let's go buy some stuff from them, and then we'll take a look at Deep Nest's little routes down there that I haven't gotten to. Oh, hey, you! I haven't seen you for a hot minute. Pale thing. You use these old lines. Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself into combat. He has no need for such conveniences. Yes. I'm like the person who really does not enjoy Monster Hunter World's singular loaded world that makes it easy for you to explore. No, it was much more fun to just have to figure out where the monster is gonna be in terms of a loading zone. How do I... Am I not in the right spot? Yeah, I think that was the Squidward sounding guy that I gave the Squidward voice to. Or Squidward-esque voice. Probably more Gary from Disco Elysium, actually. Actually, I forget. Did I ever get another pale ore? I did. Yeah, so... I need, I think, one more? And then I can get my nail upgraded again. I don't remember. SpongeBob, I've been playing this game for 5 hours. Please, try to get this away from me.
Squidward, I can't. I'm just a figment of your imagination, Squidward. Patrick and I, we're not real. You tried to come up with some annoying neighbors to try and break up the tedium of working at the Krusty Krab for 20 years, Squidward. Please, wake up out of your delusion.
SpongeBob, please. I need something different. I've been doing this for so long, SpongeBob. The ring of the cash register is all I can hear now.
The ringing of the cash register and the folding of money. I'm stained by the ink of the money, SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs hasn't given me a raise in so long.
Okay, Lifeblood Heart, Long Nail, Steady Body, Shaman Stone, Quick Focus. I'm buying that. And then, once you own 18 charm, damn it. Fine, I'll buy your other charms. Nail those, wield is adorable, but you find it could be longer. Sure. Let's see. This makes me not have knockback when attacking. Helps you to focus. I don't get what that means. Spellcaster, yeah, all right. Oh, come on. That's just mean. I have enough for it too. Ow. Could you imagine if Squidward just jumped ship and worked at the Chum Bucket? Is that an episode already? I feel like that's already an episode. Like, I feel that's actually already an episode. Because I know there was a time when SpongeBob worked at the Chum Bucket. Scratch dirty but still cared for. Cosmetic heroic odor. Already had that for a while. Conjure the shield that follows the bear and attempts to protect them. Increase the range of the nail. Freely given by mantis tribes for those they respect. Greatly increase the range of the bear's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. What's the difference between these? Probably this isn't free and this is? Okay. Gathering swarm. Actually, might go with that. What others cost one? Dash Master. The bear will be able to dash more often as well as dash downwards. Oh. Whoops. Draw more soul from the world around them. Yeah, I'll do that. Feels like, but can't remember. Well, I mean, I don't watch SpongeBob anymore, so yeah, I probably shouldn't be making any particular notions on what episodes I may or may not think exist, because it's been so long. SpongeBob is still going. God, you ever think about like how really just changed a lot of certain shows you watched as a kid ended up becoming after you stopped watching them? Like, I don't really like to bring up stuff from Butch Shartman, but Fairly Odd Parents was one where I heard that it went to real shit at one point. Like, the last time I left off on that show was around the time they included the baby character Poof, I think. And then apparently they added like 2 more central characters to the show, and apparently the show's over. So, just interesting to see that. Like, he just streams TV all day and gets his usual paycheck.
Well, Mr. Squidward?
Oh, God. Damn it, I wish I could do a Plankton impersonation. I really wish I could do a Plankton. That'd be a funny one to get to do. All right, so there's still the Colosseum that I could do. Ow. But I don't really have any quick way of getting back there. I don't really use the projectile a lot, but in that instance, it's pretty good. Now. Let's head to Deep Nest and then check that area to the left. Or all the way down, you know what I mean? Actually, do you have any opinion on all the orange stuff? I remember these highways and crossroad posts with life. Okay, already talked that. I'm also left with the realization that if Squidward jumped ship, the secret formula probably would have been stolen away sooner. He and Karen would just talk shit all day. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think it was Distant Village. It really is interesting how SpongeBob ended up evolving into such an odd meme, alongside things like Shrek, King of the Hill, The Simpsons. The Simpsons kind of is understandable because so much of that show relied on just riffing on stuff that became really too true to life. But I just think of Shrek getting as much recognition as it has as far as like being known, and I'm like, what? Why Shrek? What is it about Shrek that makes people just fucking memeify the fuck out of it? Like, I don't understand. I don't. I've talked about this before, but if there was ever any kind of new scientific-esque study, it would be predicated on memes, and that would be a study that so many would end up trying to get a doctorate in because you just get to research shit posts all day. The dry humor, maybe, but it may also be due to like, I think it may also be just due to like the weird sort of premises that it's all based around. Like, I don't know. I think maybe the weird premises situation probably started around Shrek 3, and then it just kind of evolved from there somehow. All right. Ow. And I mean, with that evolution, look at where we are now. Shrek is like, Shrek for some reason is like a weird sort of household name of a film series, and it's like, really? That's all I could really say is just really? Memes are actually considered a branch of linguistics now. I'm not even kidding. Oh god. So like memes as their own language. Oh, okay, that's I don't know how to feel about that. That feels on the same level as people communicating through entirely through emojis. Oh wait, I just had an idea. What if the military redid the whole Alpha Bravo Tango Charlie thing, like the military vernacular situation? What if they changed that to be meme names instead of its current situation? Like S would be Shrek, and H would be Homer, or something like that. Like memes being used as codes for military maneuvers. I think that would probably be a signal of something. I mean, they're basically pictographs with a shared understanding of content. Yeah, it's the I think it's the shared understanding of context that really, I guess, makes memes an interesting case study for a lot of people's interactions. Sorry for yawning so much. Ugh. It's a tad later stream than I normally... Well, streams were gonna be later, but... Yeah, tonight in particular, I started a little late because of my shift. Still can't go through there. And... There's something, I can't do anything about that. How... I'm supposed to be getting something that can let me get through those barriers, and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe if I go to the ancient basin or something? Ow. I hate to keep using this because my beetle friend, the Stag Station guy, does not like that I'm using this, but it's here. It's convenient. And the thing is about memes. Ugh. It isn't even just like, oh, it has to be a modern situation or something within the past like 20 or 30 years. It could be made out of something that existed far before that, far before the internet even. Fun fact, the earliest form of written language resulted from a shorthand for the symbols used to represent inventory. That makes sense. Commerce probably would invent that kind of stuff. Oh, there was a thing there, but yeah, it was too far. Okay, so there's Kingdom's Edge, Deep Nest. I went through all of that. Do I just go into Fog Canyon and just try to get through there without a map? It feels wrong, though. So there's the Coliseum of Fools that I just unlocked. I'm not confident in my skills to beat that in this stream, though. I mean, I could try, but I'm not confident. But also, that is a bit of a trek. I would have to go to the Stag Station, then climb all the way up there, and then head... Well, I could make it. It went picture, picture on the side, picture minus a few lines. Specific line means original picture. Oh. That's interesting. Alright, I'm gonna try the green... I feel like I'm missing something on how to get... There is that. So I think I might go to Queen Station, actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Nothing down here. If I end up being able to get a Pale Ore or something by way of the Coliseum of Fools, I may work through that, though. Because I got a Charm Notch, which is nice. Yeah, I already went through there. Humanity always trying to say a lot with as little effort as possible. Yeah, for better or for worse. Works well with things like acting, but doesn't work well when it's like omitting facts from an email or something. It's like, actually no, the less is more situation would be good in something like an email. Like, how many times would you ever encounter, like, oh, my workplace is requiring a meeting about X and Y situation, and it's like, oh, come in super early in the morning so we can discuss this, and then it becomes evident that it's like, really? This could have just been an email. Was it? Hold on. Okay, it was the Pleasure House. No. King Station, up and then right. But I want to go to Queen Station. I don't know. Studying memes is a linguistic thing. Like, in its own way, feels like critiquing a painting, which, again, feels really weird to say out loud, but it really does. Where you just end up being like, oh, let's examine this image of Thanos smiling while punching Goku while he's wearing a McDonald's uniform or something. I don't know. That just something off the top of my head. You have ridiculous images that that will end up being hyper analyzed by people due to some kind of new academic standpoint. So it's just interesting. Also, my bitrate really tanked for a second there. Ooh, went all the way down to triple digits. That's fun. That's cool. Thanks, bitrate. Sorry about this, people. Just a really weird bitrate suddenly tanks situation. As is on brand for the channel. It just, randomly it happens where the bitrate on the channel will just sometimes have a sheer drop. And then suddenly be okay. Ow. Okay, so we were heading to the left from here. Oh, hello. Noticing a bit of a delay. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, as a streamer, when you stream, you are your own tech support. That just kind of comes with the deal. Okay, it was this way, and this was the Deep Nest shortcut. Ugh, okay. Corpse of a mossy vagabond overcome with infection. Blazing bright. Ugh. Do not have a map for this area. Ew. Okay, well that wasn't really anything then. Okay, so that's just that little house. I, honest to God, have no idea what I'm missing. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to go to get the thing that lets me through those barriers. Maybe I just go into the canyon and do it? I guess. So let's head to Queen Station and then head up from there. Again, with no map to speak of for it, it just makes me nervous exploring that because I have no reference for what all is around there. Okay, so back to Queen Station. There. It is so nice to have a double jump and a really good wall jump. Like this mantis claw for wall jumping and stuff is really good. Again, if I ever did top 10 stuffs, I would jokingly try to do it in like the Watch Mojo style of like, this is the top 10 wall jumps in Metroidvania history or something like that, where it's just like clearly trying to invoke a certain type of energy for top 10s that's like very old school. Number 10. All right. Yeah, to the canyon. Okay, yeah, you're the bank. Sadly, I know the twist about the bank. She steals my money and runs. I wonder what happens when I use a projectile on... Ah, so the projectile is actually recommended. God. Not having a map is really not doing me so well. And that's why you don't attack them with your normal nail, because if you do, then the core, I guess, of these things just fucking flies at you. Ow. Oh, it flies at you anyway, if it's not hitting a wall immediately. Okay. Ow. Okay, platform. There. What's down that way? What is over here? I have no idea what this is. Hello. Ow. No map. Wait, didn't I already come in here? Yeah, I was already... Yeah, I have been here. Yeah, I have been here. Yeah, because there was a person outside of that, I think. Was there? I think there was, yeah. Still can't go through that. Can't go through that. I really need to find whatever gets me through those barriers. Ow. Oh, hello. Is there a thing? Lost. Lost. That it? Just being lost? All right. Kind of interesting how the sound in this area is completely, well, not completely, but it's fairly muffled due to the bubbles and everything around me. That's where that other barrier is. I swear to God, I just need to get through the fucking barrier. All right, what's this way? Oh, it's green path. Oh. Wait, I actually never managed to go all the way to the left there, I think. So let's go check that. Yeah. I think I haven't. At least I don't think I have. Haha, platforming is for losers. I just got a super dash. I say as I immediately have to go as I have to go platform. Why did I do that? Come on, patience. Patience, god damn it. What? I was hitting left. What in the shit? I was hitting left. Come on, controller. I was hitting left and it was reading me as hitting right for some reason. Hello. Also, it seems like I actually can't go that way. I need to go from there from another angle. Okay. Interesting. So I still lack what I need to get through all this. In that case, yeah, I think I truly have no other real ideas on where to go. 'Cause Fog Canyon, I can't even get to the main thing over here. So, I mean, I could go to Forgotten Crossroads and then head into Fungal Wastes that way and then head to this bench and just go left from there to see if that's it. But I think there's a full thing I'm missing here that I just am not getting. So I think I'm gonna head back to the Colosseum and fight through that a bit to at least get something under my belt regarding that. But yeah, I am well and truly unsure as to what my recourse is as far as getting the upgrade I need. I hate to say it, but I may have to look it up because there's something that's supposed to be able to let me get through those barriers, and I'm just not sure where to get it. Okay. So we just need to go back to Queen Station. And then when we get there, we can head to the Coliseum. Hydrate? I'll hydrate. Thank you for the reminder. I'll find something else that I can try and put on for a channel point redeem situation, because I really should have stuff that's a bit fancier or funnier, possibly, but I am still learning Twitch in a lot of ways as far as things I can plug in and integrate into my stream. So, yeah, bear with me regarding that. I'd like to make things a bit more interactive with all of you, but so far this is the best I've got. No, I need to go left. Ow. Okay, it was up this way. Pop a joint option? That's what the stretching redeem is. I stretch when that one comes out. Oh, wait, the guy at the bench, I should have used the dream nail on him. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Hold on, I need to do that again. If he's still at Queen Station, I need to do it. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Queen Station. When I see him again, I need to do that. All right. So it was King Station, then it's up and to the right. Okay, so then it's up to that elevator, and then we just go up from there. Okay. That wasn't what I was meaning to do. I only have 400 of the dream stuff, so can't exactly turn that in yet. And I could go to those green dream trees. Wow, I am tired. I could go to those dream trees, and do that. So that might be something I can do. Wow, that green trees. That was not a functioning sentence. That was, oof. Weep. Weep. You place your mark and left. Then a true warrior strides unstopping into battle. They gain strength by vanquishing others, not in flight from them. Make a contribution, you can enter the trial of the conqueror. Sure. Here we go. Very well then, a new trial is open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular. It seems we have one more of the Coliseum situations. All right, let's do this. All right. Cracking my joints. Let's do this. Having this Nail Master thing is really nice, though, I will say. Oh, you're a slug. Oh, I thought you'd have a slower stride. Come on. Why did I short hop? Oh god, these things. I'm gonna heal up while these things are kind of bobbing around. Ah, their explosions can hurt each other. Well, I guess I kind of knew that. I just didn't think that it could be a chain reaction. So that's nice. That wasn't what I meant to do. I thought I could dash down. Oh, right. I had dash on a face button. I'm stupid. I am, wow, my brain is just deciding to not want to be correct right now. Ha! Take that, scrub. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Oh, you jump a little too high for me to pogo. Yeah, you jump way too high for me to pogo. There we go. Awesome. Not a friend. Not a friend. Not a friendo. They dare use my liking of the grubs against me. There. Keep my health topped off. There. There. Oh, that's mean. Okay, I gotta use my reflexes. Nice. Okay. There. There. Come on. There. What are you? Hello. Oh, you're armored version of the quad shooter guys from the Crossroads. Or, no, what, Fungal Wastes. That's right. There. There. Eh. Oh, God, I shouldn't be at an angle with these guys. Why did I? Okay, no. I totally just stopped in midair, even though I was actually holding left. That. I think my controller may be a bit wonked. I hate to admit that, but it may be it. Like, there's just occasions where my inputs just get a little not registered. And I swear it's not just me. It actually is that, because this has happened with, like, recordings I've done for Open Couch, too. I think being tired, too, just that kind of day. Yeah. It's just it's the end of a work week for some. But yeah, I just full-on stopped in midair, even though I was holding left. So I don't know what else I call that, other than my controller may be just getting borked. There. Shit! Last fucking... Well, I don't know if it was the last, but I couldn't survive that. Well, I probably could have if I timed it, if I didn't get cornered, but ugh. I was almost there. Also, it seems like the Shadow's health increases as my health does by, like, a good margin. Yeah, I think after after I beat this, and we'll see how we feel by the end of it, I may end stream after conquering this trial. Hate to have to go through this whole thing again, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. I know kind of know what to expect now. Ow. I was doing so well, too. Why did I jump? There. Come over here. Why did I... What? Shouldn't have gotten cocky. There. Again, thankfully, the way the healing system works in this game is very generous. Okay, that was just really... That was... It happened... It happened again. I just lost it completely. All right. Okay, just needed to heal. I just needed to find a time to pause and heal. That's all I needed. Okay. There. Heh. Why did I do that? I just hit attack reflexively. Okay. Oh, you piece of shit. Ah. All right. Let's try that again. I am getting a little tired, which isn't really helping my gameplay. On top of my controller apparently deciding to not read my inputs sometimes. Like, again, I was holding left during one of those segments and I just lost all momentum. I just stopped moving. And this is the controller thing because I've encountered it a few more other times, so yeah, just unfortunate. I think maybe something is a bit weird with my controller. So I guess PC and technical stuff may not be the only thing that I have to end up considering as far as options for my stream and content creation stuff and PC gaming. It's a shame to say that, because I've had this controller for... It happened again. I've had this controller for a very long time. I'm gonna try with just the stick, see if it feels any different. Never mind. No, I just tried it and it instantly just doesn't feel right to me. You know what? I'm gonna try something. I know I've ragged on the D-pad of the Switch Pro controller before, but I'm gonna see if it works with this game. Okay, no, it doesn't. I was just curious. Just seeing if it did anything. And the other thing is that I could use the PS5 controller, except that if you've seen a previous stream of mine, when I attempted to use the PS5 controller, it completely cut the sound out of my stream. So, yeah, it just means that I'm gonna have to get another Xbox controller sometime in the future. Unless, like, I'm able to figure out and diagnose why it is my D-pad does this. Come over here. There. Okay. Easy. Boom. gonna heal up and then... There. There. I hated that I had to use that damage attack I have, but like the thorn badge, but it works for what I had. That's just cruel though, the grub thing. I'm just trying to heal. I'm just trying to heal, please. Okay. Where did the, oh. It clipped through the wall. Heal up. There. Whew. It's getting dicey. There. Come on. Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. Gonna heal up. There. There. Come on. There we go. Whew. And now here's the phase I died at. Please. How much fucking health do you... There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Oh, fucking come on. There. No, not risking that. Oh, really? I'm cornered again. Okay. Whoo! 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 I did it. And that was it. Damn it, my fucking first attempt, I was literally at the last thing. Ah. And a Paylor. Awesome. So you know what? How about we go upgrade my nail and then we can end it there. That sounds like a good enough spot to end, if any. Sorry I went really quiet there, everybody. I kind of got into a bit of a focus mode. So, yeah, but here we are. We did it. We beat the other trial. We did it. It was harrowing, and it took me a couple tries, but I beat it. Whew. It's intense, not just because of, you know, it's a really tough combat trial, but again, I'm fighting against my own controller wanting to not read my inputs here. Okay, that was cool and funny. That was a really cool and funny moment, game. I appreciate that. That's an interesting little deal. Okay. Yeah, it's just... I wish I knew what was wrong with my controller. I wish I knew what was up with my controller that's causing it to just suddenly make me stop. Because it's just the D-pad that does it, so... It's just really strange. And I'm not averse to getting a new controller sometime down the line, it's just really strange that it's only my D-pad that reacts funny. Because I also used, as per recommended by some, I used like rubbing alcohol on my controller to see if that could loosen up some gunk that probably be in there, but I think what's wrong is something in the sensor itself, not the not anything that's plugging it. So yeah, that's something that I gotta diagnose, because this is I don't like my... Because in a harrowing situation like that, I should not be full stopping in midair when I'm in the middle of a tough combat situation. Just, yeah. Also, I don't know if I actually need 3 or 2 Paylors this time. I guess we'll see. See what you say.
Oh, you returned.
You bring me 3 pieces. Okay, 3. That's fine. I mean, I just got 1, so that's... So, I just need to find a 3rd. Alright, let's go find a bench and then we'll end it for the night, because I am getting tired, and this controller situation does have me a bit irritable, I'm not gonna lie. It is irritating because this controller has been serving me quite nicely for so long, but here it is, like, now giving me these input problems. But yeah, you can see it in the gameplay, like, I'm clear, like, I held left on certain bits, and it just didn't follow through, and for some reason, it's only with the left section. Like, my right side is fine, it's the left that sometimes does it. Really weird. But I'll figure it out. And I probably will end up using this controller for a bit longer before I ever change. So yeah, just, that's kind of the deal right now. Alright, well, with all this said, thank you all for joining me tonight. It has been a real pleasure. Apologies for getting a bit ranty and a little gamer-focusy, I guess, on my stream. It's been a bit of a end of week situation where I'm just tired and kind of wanted to decompress and chat a little bit. But yeah, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. It means a ton to me that you would join me like this. So, I'll just make sure to keep you all posted about any updates I've got, be it tech related or stream related or anything in between, I suppose. Yeah, stay hydrated and hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.